Good evening, and bloody welcome to Summer Night Murder Mystery Sinking Island, even though it's fall. So let's continue, and we ended the previous episode in the beginning of the third day. Jack Norm, using the photo of Walter Jones' face and Hubert and Nolan's testimony, is persuaded that Jones' death was not accidental but very much criminal. Thanks to several traces and material elements left around the death of Walter Jones, he was able to determine those present on the Turtles Belvedere on the evening of the crime. Baina, Lorenzo and Hubert and Nolan. That night, Baina and Walter Jones fought, and Baina is in all likelihood responsible for Jones' fall onto the rocky beach. The scratches, the fingernail and the tumultuous footprints around the Belvedere confirmed to Norm this hypothesis. The arrival of the coroner's report turns everything upside down. Walter Jones was killed by a gunshot, thus Baina seems to be innocent. Nolan did not go to the Belvedere just to help his boss. He took advantage of the situation to steal the key to Walter Jones' safe, the key being kept on a chain around his neck. Norm found his key covered with Nolan's fingerprints in his suite's safe. Nolan used it to open Walter Jones' safe and to collect his testimonial arrangements. Sonia and Billy caught him in the act and, as proven by the objects found in her bag, she took everything. The safe contained all of the things needed for the future marriage between Walter Jones and Baina. A marriage which, if it had taken place, would have disinherited all of Jones' grandchildren for Baina's profit. By comparing the compatible calibers with the bullet that killed Jones and discovering the powder traces which showed the rifle's recent use, Norm was able to establish that the crime weapon was a Blazer carbine with telescope belonging to Walter Jones' very own collection. The shot was fired from the library window, as proven by the shards of wood found on the windowsill, which came from the crime weapon. This coincides perfectly with the autopsy report, which establishes that the shot was fired from a great distance. The number of suspects who are sufficiently good at shooting to be able to shoot Jones is quite large. Norm has discovered that all of the grandchildren, as well as Nolan, had gone on safaris with the old Jones. In addition, Marco distinguished himself in the army and Lorenzo in biathlon races. Yeah, so we got quite a large amount of suspects then. I thought that Marco was our prime suspect, but now I'm not so sure anymore. So yeah, let's head out this way. Yeah, as you might remember, the tower is about to collapse.
It's a total disaster. We can't get to the raft anymore. Our only hope of salvation. The elevators are broken, the stairwells of the suites, the lobby have collapsed.
The raft was practically ready to sail toward calmer climes. What a mess. It is definitely no longer possible to leave the island by sea.
And you can count the rescue team out, man. Those jerks have discarded us like old socks. You see, the natives are a lot more important than us. As if it weren't urgent to get us out of this hole before we all finish at the bottom of the ocean.
Calm down. It's useless to panic. I just had Commissioner Reeves on the phone. He will send us the helicopter when he can. He doesn't consider our situation to be alarming if we compare our lot with that of the natives of the neighboring islands that disappeared last night along with their houses and their goods. They're working like crazy out there, and with very little means. We should all be patient.
I might have the means to get us out of this situation, if the rescuers are late.
That is to say what?
I hesitated to speak to you about it until right now. The solution presents a lot of risks, particularly in bad weather.
Come on, deliver, Lorenzo. This is getting irritating.
Well, there's a hot air balloon at the summit of the tower.
Okay.
And
what? You kept this to yourself all this time? And to think that we spent hours constructing that damned raft.
Bastard! Who do you think you are to dispose of our lives like this?
But you don't realize it would be complete madness to take off on this contraption
Yeah,
in
it
weather like
would.
this. You'd be taking the risk of sending everyone to their death in the sea in less time than you could blink.
It's up to each one of us to decide if we want to climb into this balloon. It's certainly not for you to decide on behalf of everyone.
Well, after all, if you mean it, I'll verify that it's in a proper condition to fly and then proceed to equip it for takeoff.
That's it. And you do well to hurry. And above all, don't count on flying alone. We are keeping an eye on you now, Lorenzo.
Okay.
A hot air balloon. Figure that, ladies and gentlemen. Lorenzo, the brilliant architect of this place, hid the hot air balloon from us. Yes, you heard right. A hot air balloon. A hot air balloon. A hot air balloon!
Is Martin crazy?
Stop your
Maybe.
hysterics, Martin. It's not funny.
A hot air balloon? Well, one learns every day.
Well, what is this nutty story?
Lorenzo Battaglieri wanted to abandon us all and escape alone in his hot air balloon.
That's not really the case. But okay then. Yeah, as you can see, there are large cracks here and there as well. Oh, and I just realized that it is falling down water from the ceiling. Well, at least it did, but it stopped now. Okay, so it is, yeah, as you saw, it was dripping from the ceiling there. So the raft is out of question then. Have the water risen so far that we are unable to get down into the bottom levels? The elevators are out of order, they said. Let's run to the heliport here, or the garden. It's the garden here. I wanted to look down, but I am not able to do that from here, it seems. So let's see if we can use the staircase and run down to whatever floor we can reach, just to check things out.
Impossible to go lower. The stairs have collapsed.
Okay, so the 13th floor is the lowest floor that we can gain access to.
Floor is still under construction. With Jones's death, I doubt these will be finished one day.
Okay, so we can't get out that way. So floor 14 is the lowest floor. Okay, I just wanted to check out the water. Let's see if we can use the elevator.
Strange. It's not working anymore.
Well, it's not that strange really. They told us that the elevator doesn't work anymore, and as you can see, there are large cracks in the floor there, as well as in the ceiling, and not the ceiling, the wall I mean. And it is probably a lot of water under us. I should guess that anyway. So yeah, the 14th floor is the lowest floor that we can reach. So we can't really see the water level, which was what I wanted to check out. But as you might recall, what's his name now? It totally slipped my mind, which is strange. Hubert Nolan, of course. He's in the library. So Hubert Nolan said that he knows who the killer is. So let's go to the library and hopefully he will be able to tell us who the murderer is, but I doubt that he will actually be able to tell us. Because when someone has something to say, that usually means that they will get killed. So yeah, I fear that Hubert Nolan is going to be found dead in the library. It wouldn't surprise me if I say it like that. Wait now, perhaps I should go and talk to the people here first, before we go and talk to Hubert. Just because they are gathered here.
I don't know what to cook today. I'm just not inspired.
When I think of all the time I spent to make that damned raft, all for it just
That's
to
eating
float
him
away. What a fool I was for not having brought it up to the heliport.
And you would have pitched it into the water from 100 meters high, along with us on it? Better and better.
Okay, Clara. We'll get into Lorenzo's hot air balloon. We better hope it wants to take off. This is ridiculous. Why did we accept the old man's invitation?
Why indeed? Did you notice that the book she was holding was just disappeared? All of a sudden, where are they going? Hey, I wanted to talk to you. Where the heck are they going? And now they disappeared? This is weird. Well, let's see if we can talk to anyone else here then. Yeah, we can talk to...
You really believe this hot air balloon can take us all far away from here?
Yes, I hope so. But unfortunately, I have other priorities for the moment. Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need. See you later.
Okay. So they have packed their bags and they are waiting to get out of here.
You don't seem to be doing very well, Christina.
No, I'm hot. I'm cold. I don't know anymore. I have a terrible headache.
My God, my darling. How you must be suffering.
Get lost, Martin. I'll take care of her.
It's okay. It's okay. Go.
Thanks, Marco.
My God, my darling.
Why is he always hovering around you, Christina?
But forget poor Martin. You're creating a scene, Marco. I'm really exhausted.
I'm exhausted too, Christina. Your lies are tiring me. I'm gonna go get some air. You're getting to me.
What did that mean? So they all left? I wanted to talk to them. Well, at least Christina is still around, so let's talk to her. I'm trying to see if I can open the suitcases, but I don't seem to be able to do that. So let's talk to Christina.
A question is buzzing in my head. Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need. See you
Okay,
later.
so I guess there isn't any mean in speaking
I would like to rescue
them.
headquarters for the Indian Ocean. Yes, I'm waiting. Ah, shit, this stupid recorded voice again.
Okay, so she tried to call
I'm fed
the
up,
rescue
Martin.
service.
It's been 2 days that I've been trying to reach the agent of Huron Nex, your so-called painter friend. And you can keep him, and the others, elsewhere.
You're ungrateful to him, Sonia. He was very useful to you 2 years ago when you sold his painting at the Art Expo in New York. He allowed you to meet many international clients.
You bore me, Martin.
Sonia, you're losing all control because you can't leave with your handsome Italian hunk and the hot air balloon,
Okay.
that's all.
And you're blowing your fuses because your raft floated off on the water and poor Christina has a fever.
So they don't seem to be the best of friends right now. Let's talk to them.
I need your
to
assistance
them.
to clarify certain points. Excuse me, I
No,
am
we
distracted.
can't.
I have what I need. See you later.
And I think the same thing goes
Lorenzo
with
ought to have told us that
Martin.
this hot air balloon existed. We would not have lost our time making this darned raft.
Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need. See you later.
Okay then, so I have wasted. What the hell? Where the hell did he go? Did you see he just ran? Okay, so that is not good. That is definitely not good. He disappeared. Jack Norm, where did you go? He ran into the wall and through the the couch, not the couch, the whatever it's called, the seat. He ran through the seat into the ceiling and he just disappeared. Jack Norm, where did you go? Damn it, Jack.
Very well. I'm waiting for your questions, Mr. Investigator.
Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need. See you later.
You're not only distracted, you're invisible. Where did he go?
I assume you want to question me. So go on then.
Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need. See you later.
Oh, how am I gonna get out of the wall or wherever he went? Come on, Jack. You know better than that. Don't just hide. I can't do everything else, it seems like. Who were the last people to go into the library before the murder? So that is what I need to solve, but I haven't any clues in order to solve that. Progression, yeah, I got 3 secret puzzle pieces left and 1 unsolved puzzle piece. Who were the last people to go into the library before the murder? Yeah, that is a good question. Location, library, garden, heliport lounges, Lorenzo's studio, technical workshop, heliport lounges, heliport lounges, heliport lounges, heliport lounges, technical workshop, and the morgue. So exit PPA, see if we can.
Just one question. I won't be here for long. Excuse me, I am distracted. I have what I need. See you later.
Damn it, Jack. He is stuck in the wall, and no matter what I do, he doesn't want to come out. So I will have to load there he goes. There, where? Okay. Okay. So oh, alrighty then. Good for you, Jack. Now stay out of the walls. I don't know what happened. Yeah, now we're back on track. It kind of feels like I should save the game, because if that happens again and he ran into a wall and he got stuck like that. That's no fun if I have made a lot of progress and he just is stuck somewhere. But well, he came back eventually, so it feels like that I should save the game, but I choose to live on the dangerous side. So I won't save the game and I will head up to the library. I think it's on the 21st floor. So let's head into the library and see if we are able to find Hubert Nolan alive or if he is dead. I think that he's dead actually. Yeah, as you can see, he is laying down on the he's laying down over the desk right there. So let's see if he's just taking a nap or if he is in fact murdered. I think it's the latter. Damn it, he shot himself. Or maybe it is just supposed to look like a suicide. Let's take a look on him. Yeah, let's take a look on him.
Noland was going to reveal something to me yesterday evening, and he committed suicide. My number one suspect is slipping from my fingers, as if by chance.
Hubert, it's me, Lorenzo. I absolutely have to speak to you. Hubert? Hubert, is everything okay? What the? Oh my God. All this blood. Oh, how horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible.
Listen to me, everyone. Hubert de Noland is dead. He committed suicide, I think. I just found him with his gun in his hand. There was blood everywhere. This is totally insane.
What a horror, my God.
He committed suicide. Are you sure?
Old Jones dead. Noland dead. Madness has descended on the tower of Old Jones.
What are you saying? Hubert de Noland? It's not possible.
But it is indeed possible. So let's investigate the... Well, I guess it is a crime scene. What is that? It's a pen found on Nolan's desk. Okay then. So let's take a photo of him.
A bullet always leaves traces of powder on the skin around its entry point.
Okay, was that some kind of a clue? There is a piece of paper that he's holding there. Or at least that was under his hand. Okay.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Can't do what? Okay, what is that?
The piece of Jones's wheelchair that was missing is here. It's weird. Had Hubert de Noland stolen it? And if yes, why?
Yes, why indeed? I think that this looks like a setup. Whomever shot Hubert de Noland put that thing in his pocket. I don't think that he committed suicide. Especially not since he told Jack that he knew who the murderer was. But it's just so stupid that he didn't tell Jack straight away. But then the game would have ended, I guess, if he told him who the murderer was. So yeah. Okay, I think that I have found everything here. Let's take a look in the drawers. That seems to be empty. That one as well. And that one as well. So, okay. We got a pen there. And we got the remote control. A very particular remote control. It must certainly serve a certain purpose. Yeah, it belonged on Walter Jones' wheelchair on the armrest. So we got a pen and we got a remote control. Can we search the pen for... No, we can't. I was going to say, can we search the pen for prints, but we cannot do that as it seemed. But we are probably able to dust the gun, perhaps?
This is not working.
No? It's not working. The pen then? Okay, so we used the pen to remove the gun from Hubert and Nolan's hand. Are we able to dust some prints now, though?
No trace of fingerprints on this weapon.
Okay. That's not helpful, but that means that the killer shot Hubert Nolan in the side of his head. I think that should get rid of that. That right there, I think that is the entry wound, and the exit wound should be on the side of the head that we cannot see. If there is an exit wound, it's not necessarily so, but let's take a picture on the gun.
Not a trace on the trigger. The murderer might have worn gloves.
Yeah, I think so.
There's already been one murder. I'm not gonna leave this gun within the reach of all and sundry.
That is very smart of him. So, okay then. My thoughts about this is that the killer wore gloves and he shot Hubert Nolan in his temple, and then he planted the murder weapon in Hubert Nolan's hand and the remote control in his pocket, so that it would look like Hubert Nolan shot himself. But I'm not falling for that. I am way too smart. Perhaps not, but anyways, let's take a look. Let's take a look on the progression. Here we got a new piece of the puzzle. Was Hubert Nolan's death really a suicide? I highly doubt that. Okay, and who were the last people to go into the library before the murder? Let's highlight that one right there and see if we are... No, we don't have the evidence that we need. But let's take a look on the newfound evidence. Here is Nolan's ripped suicide letter. It is useless to search elsewhere for a guilty party. I am the murderer and the only one responsible for the crime. What I did today was to preserve my honor and my dignity. Hubert Nolan. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that this piece of a letter, of a suicide letter, is is written by
Rather
Hubert
perfunctory for a
Nolan.
letter of confessions. And why would a man like Nolan have written this on a small scrap of paper? It
Yeah,
doesn't seem like him.
it is really weird. Okay, so let's take a look on the picture of Nolan's face. A picture of Nolan's face with the area where the bullet entered the skull. A shot at point blank range would have left traces of powder on the skin. And it didn't, did it? I'm not sure. Picture of pistol without prints. A picture only. I thought that, yeah, here's the pistol itself. A pistol without any fingerprints found on Nolan's cadaver. Okay. And I don't think that we can do anything with the gun. So let's okay, let's change into this one. Was Hubert Nolan's death really suicide? We got about half of the evidence that we need. Document, I would guess that this is the correct piece of document. Picture, no, not a picture, print. I do not have a print, but let's take that one right there then. Then we got a picture, and we need a declaration. So we need to speak to everyone. And yeah, about the gloves. We do have a receipt here from Gomes Gloves, receipt of purchase. A receipt of purchase from Gomes Gloves department store in Russia for the purchase of a pair of gloves. We can see on the ticket, color 3, size 9. So I am not really familiar with sizes on gloves. Size 9, is that a big glove or is that a small glove? If size 9 is a big glove, I would guess that the murderer, at least the murderer who killed Hubert Nolan, is Marco. But if size 9 is a small size, then I think that Christina might actually be the one who killed Hubert Nolan, at least. But Christina claims to be sick. She claims to have a fever and a headache. So I don't think that Christina is the murderer. And I'm not sure that Marco is the murderer either. But the gloves were bought in Russia. But a pair of gloves can be bought from anywhere, so it doesn't necessarily mean that the gloves bought in Russia were worn by the killer. So yeah, let's get out of here, because I don't think that there is anything else that we can do here. No, I don't think so. Maybe we can take a look on the window here. Okay, so the water seems pretty calm because it's not moving. That is kind of weird, actually. It would be better if the water was actually moving here, because it just looks like a still picture. And since there is a storm brewing, there should be large waves hitting the rocks right here, but there aren't any. Well, anyways, let's run this way. And just for the sake of it, let's enter the office here, Walter Jones' office. I don't think that there is anything that I can do here, though. I might as well check out the gun cabinet. Okay, no.
This box of cartridges of the 270 Winchester Short Magnum is open, and it is missing cartridges. 7.03 millimeter caliber. Just like the bullet that killed Jones. I only have to find the weapon that could have shot this bullet.
Okay, and we have already found the weapon. No, I don't think there is anything else that I can do in his office. I wonder though how I should do with the bookcase here. If I should arrange the book somehow, put the books somehow, or whatever I should do with the bookcase, or if maybe that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Well, let's run down to the heliport lounges and see if we can talk to some people. Okay, so I think this is the floor. Yeah, here we go. This is the heliport lounges, but it is time to end this episode here, so I'm gonna do that before I interrogate the people that are still around in the tower, in order to find out who killed Walter Jones and who killed Hubert Noland, and if that is the same person or if there are two separate killers. So yeah, let's do that in the next episode. But until then, thank you so much for watching and have a good night.